Good afternoon, everybody. Don't worry about Lucy's gender. Lucy is a demon. Is their gender? Yeah. Welcome to the stream, everyone. And Gisuri, I'm probably going to get to Deathsmiles last because it's the hardest and longest of the 3 games I want to play today. Sorry, I just heard the words that came out of my mouth. So first we're going to play Sin and Punishment, and then Graze Counter. I think all 3 games, well, okay, not Deathsmiles, but Sin and Punishment and Graze Counter have some femboy representation in. And Deathsmiles 2 does, but not Deathsmiles 1. Unfortunately, Deathsmiles 2 is a hot mess, so I probably won't be playing that one. And yeah, let's hope my 3D model... Well, it's not the 3D model that was misbehaving yesterday, it was the camera. Let's fingers crossed. My camera stays connected to the computer. I didn't even know there was a Deathsmiles 2. There is indeed a Deathsmiles 2, and it is not very good. But it does have a femboy you can play as. But the game just isn't quite as charming. It's a bit of a shame. And a Nancy Santa, yes. There's all kinds of things to talk about with Deathsmiles 2. It's just not as good as the first one is the easy way of saying it. Anyway, let's play some games. Sin and Punishment. Extremely long and extremely hard. Director Multi Femboy.
Archie! Archie! Hurry! Eva's Archie!
Now, this game's story is completely impenetrable. But I'll do my best to explain what's going on.
One group of them, sir, they have no strength to resist any longer.
But the leaders are still alive. There's no time now. Join the troops intercepting the ruffians.
All treasure games are peak. All treasure games are treasure. This game is set in the distant future of 2007.
Kachua, listen. A ruffian swarm is approaching your position. I've also confirmed Radon's location.
Didn't I tell you? Make me the bait, and Radon will come to feast.
I also like that this game is like voiced in English but subtitled in Japanese,
I have chosen you.
even though it was never given a Western release. Yeah, exactly, Zeta. We all remember this from 2007.
Michiko's group. They've all been killed.
Archie? Did you see them? Cold-blooded killers. Even if we steal the damn transport, it won't mean anything if there's no one to ride in it.
I would say how, you know... I mean, I like how moody this intro is, but it does a terrible job at setting up what's actually happening.
Hit the ruffians like we expected.
What expected? As I predicted. Now we'll have a good window. Soon, it will all begin.
spinning gun. But yeah, this game is set in the distant future of 2007, where cloning and genetic experiments have been used to create a breed of or like to create like better like plants and better animals, so that like mankind could deal with its like ballooning population problems. But they accidentally mutated out of control into a type of like mutant called a ruffian. Ruffians are now swarming the entire planet and taking over. So like I think the armed resistance or something, like a paramilitary force that have like taken over the entire planet, but are also like oppressing the people. And in the midst of all this, our main characters want to kind of like fight their way through, liberate the people from the armed volunteers. That's what they're called, the armed volunteers, whilst also trying to deal with the ruffian threat. Now this game's all in Japanese. I'm gonna do what I did a little while ago when I streamed this for friends privately, and I'm gonna out myself as a casual. I'm gonna play on easy because I tried one credit clearing it on normal, and it's very hard. You know, I mostly just want to share the vibes and the action, and I want to be able to read chat, so I don't want to push myself too hard. So it's very hard to talk about how the planet is being overrun by ruffians without sounding like a Victorian retired colonel. Yeah. It's one of those things that I think in Japanese they didn't sort of look up what's the connotation of the word ruffian. They just thought like, it's a foreign word, it sounds cool. Yeah, let's jump in. I don't know what this prologue has to do with anything, but it's a sort of fun demonstration of like the game's main mechanics. 2007, the world has been overrun by gyarus and Yankees. Yeah. Or like gangs of tsukeban marauding through the streets. All audio in the game is in English, yeah, which is really interesting for, like, since the game is mostly set in Japan. Jisuri, I would love to see you draw like a femboy gyaru. I think you could do that concept justice. I also like that, yeah, when you beat like certain bosses or like hit certain criteria, the game says get bonus, but to me it always sounds like the game is saying get bonused. Get bonused. Hi there, Lavender. I also like how gender, like, all the characters are in this game. Like, I really love the art style of it in general. But I love that, like, Saki and Iron both have, like, these very androgynous appearances. Like Saki, who we're playing as now. I also just like, I think a lot of people don't like this old, like, early... like late 90s, early 2000s, like when they hadn't quite sort of gotten 3D modeling down. It looks a bit jaggedy and weird, but I love it. I think it looks really like really emotive. Get bonused! Running through the fields of wheat, is she Theresa May? Well, Saki's a boy. Yeah, this low poly look is really cool.
Saki.
Oh, Saki.
Good morning, Saki.
Good morning, Iron.
Come on, we've got work to do.
I like the way you seem to be in a single room that has one door labeled fire exit. Yeah, I think that this game has some really cool sort of mechanics in it. Like, one, you've just got the, your aiming reticle and your character are like independent of one another. We've also got like parrying and like melee attacks.
Take care of it, Saki.
I also like that you can destroy so many things in the environment. I think this game looks great, and it's because it's got an art style that is definitely like this has aged a little bit. Like the game looks old, but I don't know. Like I still think this looks great in 2026, where games like Uncharted I think now look really ugly.
Ruffians here already?
The N64 and the PS1 were the glory days of platform limitations, leading to unique art direction. Yeah, I mean, the whole Silent Hill thing of like, the fog that people credit as being like one of the Silent Hill like, atmospheres was about draw distance. That guy shouldn't have just let me stand there and shoot him.
Where'd they come from?
Iron, cover our backs.
Find this thing's attacks so difficult to dodge because like you have to sort of leave it right up until the last second. Yeah, if you see missiles like that, you can often send them back at the enemies by meleeing.
Come on,
What
quick,
the-
in the Shinjuku station.
Oh yeah, this is Shinjuku Station, by the way. Oh, thank you for the head pats.
There. That should get the elevator moving.
Look at the cunty pose.
Maybe, but they're probably more worried about the ruffians.
Saki's jump noise is very weird. Yeah.
I'll check it out. Just keep the elevator moving. Top.
Pop. Thank you for the monster throw. I do actually have a monster, but it's not White Monster. I'm drinking like Lando Norris monster. I don't know who that is, but his monster tastes like watermelon. It's really nice, and sugar free too, or low sugar. I don't know. Naughty Dog going from the Jak and Daxter games to Uncharted is crazy. Not as crazy as like Amy Wenig, was it? Like who wrote Legacy of Kain, going from writing Legacy of Kain to just Uncharted. Like, you know, I don't want to insult or anything, but I feel like that was a huge downgrade. Although, from what I understand, she does view Legacy of Kain as her, like, masterpiece. Rightly so. Get bonused! So just time in chats and don't use the thingies.
Skip the small fry. Capturing Radon is our top priority.
Oh, what you mean when you say thingies? You mean my my like themes and rewards? I should make some that require like bits so that I incentivize people to spend money. But I feel bad doing that. I don't want you to all spend money just to you know, faff about with me. Oh, my camera's disconnected. What the fuck? Why does this keep happening while I'm streaming?
Transport. Iron, take the control.
Man. I'm gonna have to beat this boss, and then I can... Oh, actually, I can pause here. A different USB slot, maybe that'll work. Maybe the camera... Why this keeps happening. It didn't happen for ages yesterday. I think it might be something to do with OBS. Right. I'm back. I'm moving. What platform am I playing this on? Yeah, the N64 emulator on the Switch.
I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it. Baki's jump noise is the same as his doing melee noise.
My research materials. How could you?
So you're the leader of these killers.
You're the leader of these killers.
Stop. He's one of the rebels.
Let me take him.
Look at Saki's pose.
Now's our chance to test the power of the blood you gave me.
I love that this woman's attack is using psychic powers to just throw men at you. It's raining men. Ah! Damn. I would use psychic powers to throw men at myself. The low battery threw me off. I missed the timing on a chance to, like, parry her. Well, that's going to affect the economy.
Okay, Saki, show me what you've got.
I have not played Galarians.
So, Archie and her friends have it in him too? If he's got Archie's blood in him, then what in the world is he? Kachua? Don't fight, Kachua. Wait for me. Can you no longer hear me?
Yeah, I've turned into some kind of Evangelion. This is actually the hardest phase of this fight, I think. If I just manage to dodge the big wave. Oh, messed it up that time. I don't really know what the timing on that is.
Get bonus.
Psychic themed survival horror. That sounds pretty cool. I think you get iframes when you dodge like this. Yeah, get bonused. Consider yourself bonused.
Saki! Saki! We can't go near him yet.
Is that Saki?
Can't change your
Get a
mind,
bonus,
okay?
dodge a bonus, get a bonus,
He's
dodge a
the only one
bonus.
left. Everyone else is dead.
Damn it!
Damn it! So Saki has fallen into the blood and mutated into some kind of creature.
Kachua.
Mood, yeah, happens to me too.
I understand your feelings, Brad. Kachua was a good match for you, both militarily and emotionally. But I can't lose you too. Retreat. There's no hope for Japan.
There's an enemy out there. A monster. I won't let it run free.
I love this little cute thing.
I
Letter.
lost Kachua. Now it's Archie's turn to lose something.
Kachu is gone. Think of the living, like me.
Think of the living, like me.
Kachua, the women I passed my blood to, how could they? Archie, I'm going to show the world how weak your beast really is.
This is the safest spot. It's the armed volunteer ship.
Attention, attention. Our defense of Tokyo has failed, but we shall remain in Japan to battle this new beast.
Beast?
Beast.
Its target is a ruffian lair in Hokkaido. By eating ruffians, it will strengthen us. By assimilating them, it will threaten humanity. Radon's tragedy can't be repeated. As your commander, I urge you to find the courage to engage this beast.
Unnecessary, Iran.
Him! So he's their commander.
Yeah, now we get to play as Iran, who is extremely cool. He has an even more cunty stance than Saki, if you can imagine such a thing.
Get bonus.
Get bonused.
I will not let you kill later.
Oh, damn, missed. Topic of 1999 PS1 survival horror was Vampire Hunter D. I didn't know there was a game of that.
Get bonus.
Get bonused indeed. A bonus get. Ah, fuck. Messed up my jumping. I love bosses like this as well that are like really modular. That you break each part of them individually.
Get bonus.
I hope you like that noise.
Get bonus.
Nice. Perfect takedown on that boss. One of those bosses where like it has like 3 weak points that you're meant to take out one at a time. But if you do that, it like powers it up, so it's better to take all 3 of them down more or less simultaneously if you can. So this thing just appears to be a giant crawfish. What a great soundtrack this game has as well.
Get bonus.
Bonus getted.
You could have just teleported, Free.
Idiots! Don't you realize how dangerous teleporting is? They're dangerous! They're about to kill me!
These enemies outmatch you, Leda. They're all that remain of Achi and her followers. It's quite possible that the girl has inherited Achi's blood. This time I will face them. You must stay back.
Well, Commander, now I'll avenge my friends.
Look at the pose!
Will be all mine.
That is how you hold a gun. I don't care what anyone else has to say. Ow.
Get
I'm
bonus.
not through yet.
That's how I hold a gun. Parry that jump, I think you can end this fight super early. Instant kill.
He also had strange powers.
I mean, who doesn't have strange powers, Iron?
Strange powers indeed. It seems Achi has taught you nothing. My powers were given to me by Achi. Achi passed her blood to me. The same goes for that kid who transformed into the beast.
Saki is nothing like you. I never thought you'd try to make friends by passing your blood. Perhaps
Just
not
like how
friends,
all trans girls can double
perhaps
jump.
you sense
Yeah.
Transformation. Change can be a scary thing when you don't know how to change back. I ran. You want to change Saki back into a human?
Yeah, trans girls can double jump. Femboys can fast travel. It is known.
Watch out. All fighters away from the flagship.
What? The floor!
If they attack Saki from the air, then we'll need this.
Could be borrowing piece of the ship there.
What the? All fighters break apart.
I mean, this is how you travel in style. Flying on a psychically levitated platform, hitting the absolute cuntiest pose you've ever seen in your life. Right, you keep those missile launchers alive because you can send the missiles at that ship and take it down way faster.
Get bonus!
Dodge rolling. That pose reminds me of that one sharpshooter at the Olympics. Oh yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do shooting at the Olympics, you like that must be like the first thing. One of the first things you work on is like pose. I love these guys' noises they make. Now, helicopter blades, as you might expect, deflect bullets, because the blades are like the strongest part of a helicopter. Everyone knows this. You have to keep these missile launchers alive to to destroy them. I wonder if he's going to fire missiles at me. I know that he does a beam attack, and very hard to dodge. Here it is. Ooh. I don't know why I get so nervous, like jumping over those attacks. I'm so bad at this landmine section. Or landmine, sea mines. Mini boss with an attack who I don't know how to dodge. I managed to dodge it pretty well that time. I usually get hit at least 3 times by that boss. I got hit once that time. I love how much of this level is being upside down as well. Adds to the aura. Ow. An aura loss. Hit. No! Get unbonused. The only bonus section in the game that I legit do not know how to do comes at the end of this level. Well, actually, there's a couple more actually in the last level, but I think I know theoretically how to do the other ones. I don't know how to even theoretically how to do the one at the end of this level. Thank you for the monster. Does anyone know who Lando Norris is, by the way? I'm assuming he might be a Formula 1 driver, because he replaced the Lewis Hamilton monster flavor. Lewis Hamilton monster was also really nice. Ow. According to Google, he's a British Belgian F1 racer. Oh, how about that guess? I mean, it probably wasn't that hard to guess that he might be a Formula 1 driver. I should add get bonus as like a stream redeem. I
don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it. Get bonused? I don't feel like it. I mean, this is also Aura riding on top of a jet like this.
Here we go. You will get us through this crisis.
Raiden disapproves of adding another redeem. Yeah, I mean, I had to remove Kuno because he was just boring, and he was the one getting redeemed the most. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm getting absolutely rinsed. Has Raiden never approved anything? Yay! He sometimes says, "That's so cute, I can't bear it."
Look at them. They can't even escape.
It can't even escape.
They're crying Brad's name. Armed volunteers are
Is this story based?
all alone
Not this
now.
time.
Come back to me.
Enjoying the killing, not based.
For one last feeble gasp.
Yeah, Archie, you seem a little bit too into this.
Is he dead?
In a final bit of work justice, he just wanted the world to see him fight the ruffians in Saki. To humans, our power is an object of either hostility or worship. I guess Brad just didn't want to be hated by mankind.
Okay. Very phallic battleship here.
Army?
No, the weapons maker that backed Brad sent that in.
They should make more Yonic battleships, I think. I say in my wokest possible voice. Ow. Fuck. Hi there, sibling. Merle's gone woke. I've always been woke. Oh god, my voice broke for a second there. I've always been woke. Oh, I didn't throw those. Right, yeah, this is a bit where coming up where I don't know how to get the bonus. We're about to fly right down the barrel of this cannon, and I don't know what you have to do in order to actually score the bonus at the end. Yeah, I dodged every laser beam perfectly, but no bonus. Well, fuck me, I guess. It was only a mild voice break compared to your god hand noises yesterday. I watched some of the bits of the stream back from yesterday. I did not realize I was making such ungodly noises. They were very funny. Yeah, me like screaming as I was trying to get like health items.
We're still too early. Just exposing a weakness would be bad.
Is it safe to approach him?
We're just little insects to Saki. He won't bother us.
Hurry up and change him back to human form.
Saki's just forgetting his human heart.
I'll believe it when I see it.
To return Saki to human form, you must enter Saki's body and recover his humanity. I will open Saki's chest. You call to his heart. Tell him everything. Thoughts, memories, hopes, dreams. As long as he wants to be with you, he can accept his humanity.
Stop it! How can we do that?
First, we must put Saki to sleep.
No! We can't do it!
Just fire at Saki's forehead.
Liar! False savior!
Suit Saki.
False savior!
Do you want Saki to stay this way?
What's the matter?
Shut up! Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop crying.
Where am I? On a train? A subway? Oh, I teleported.
Oh.
This is Achi's work. But why? Hey, you. Do you know where we are?
We're on Long Island, aren't we?
Long Island? New York? America?
The very same.
Where are you? Why did you do this to me?
Anyway, yeah, we're on Long Island, on a subway train with this random little girl. What a strange twist of fate. Yeah, Archie was trying to convince Iron to shoot Saki in the head or in the chest or something to like turn him back to human. And Iron's like, I don't think that'll work. I think if I shoot him, he'll probably just die.
I've never heard of ruffians invading America.
Mommy, are the monsters gone?
Could you not call me mommy? Is this train out of control?
Could you not call me mommy?
I'm going to the lead car. Follow me.
Why am I getting called Merle T. Woke? Oh, I just didn't kill that boss. Damn, no bonus. No bonus for me. Fuck. Damn, that homing attack is really hard to dodge. Fuck. This thing's gonna kill me. That was so close. Hi, Altanzik. Get it together, Merle. Lock in. You need to lock in.
Is this story based? Not this time.
Not based. It's alright. The rest of the bosses in this section aren't too hard. Anyway, just another day on the New York subway, I guess. Oh god! Oh, I missed the bonus again. Lock in, Merle.
Ruffians everywhere. There's no
Well, have fun, Lavender. Thanks for swinging by. Wait,
2017? 10 years in the future?
we're even
All
more
these
distant
bonuses
future of
and bottom,
2017?
Like tears in the rain.
Saki! No, this isn't the future. Is it a warning to me? A prediction? You. What's your name?
Issa Amamaya. I can even write it in kanji.
Issa, huh? I'll remember that. We don't belong in this future, Issa. Let's go.
Oh yeah, the child's name is Issa. Issa Amamiya, though. Is it Saki's child? Why are they calling Iron Mama? Ruffians everywhere. General with huge mutton chops giving his report on Spain. What fucking subway car has, like, chairs in the middle like that? Uh-oh, I am in danger of dying here. Oh. Oof. That was very close. I like the concept of this boss a lot. It's like constantly regenerating. Every now and then it shows you a weak spot which you have to destroy, and it takes out like an entire row and column of like modules. How have I been? I've been very well, thank you. I finally actually, like, officially finished at work. Handed my computer in and everything.
Saki?
That's right. I've taken this form for you. We're in Achi's vision. Have you chosen your future?
Papa!
Don't go having a child. This is no future for children.
You're wrong. Issa will live in a different future. Somewhere there's a future where I am your wife, Issa is your son.
Issa is your son? That's right. Issa looks like a girl but is a boy. We love to see it.
What do you think of your mommy?
Mommy's scary, but Mommy's nice. Issa loves you, Mommy.
And I love you, Issa. That's why I know we'll see each other again. You just used the child.
I thought I should show you at least once.
It's all a trick to make me shoot Saki in the head.
We've only just finished the anesthesia. Now then.
How do I feel about it? I feel good. I feel good that I'm finally sort of shy of my workplace.
About Saki and Brad, just what is your objective?
My real enemies are very far away. Powerful enemies that have been fighting since long ago. Soon I'll end it with them, but I can't win with your current powers. This has all been mere training, simulation of a global war.
You're crazy. You ruined Tokyo. Will you destroy the world too?
Don't worry.
You're crazy.
Now I need a reason for an even bigger war. It will be Saki who uses his powers to bring that war to an end. He'll be feared, respected, his very figure a symbol of command.
Was Brad the same?
We had the same ultimate objective. Once he knew what the blood meant, his own plans took shape. He bred ruffians with his blood, writing and acting in his own war. He rushed to beat me to it.
Squelch.
But I'm not impatient. Saki must grow more powerful
as a human. Saki, wake up!
So yeah, Archie has been trying to manipulate Saki and Iron to become like some kind of ultimate weapon that she can use to fight aliens from outer space.
Open yourself to Iron's heart. Take back your own feelings.
What a bizarre plot. I didn't yowie up the laptop, no. I just deleted everything off it. I thought that was safest.
Do they think they can escape me?
But now we get to play as post-HRT Saki with gigantic hips.
Ruffians? I've got to fight them.
Look at his thighs.
Good morning, Iron. Look out! Get back!
I don't know how to destroy those big sandworm things. Just avoid them. These characters are so angular. Yeah, I kind of love how like jaggedy and edgy all the characters look. It gives the game like this really moody feel, I think. Oh. Get bonused. Fuck. For more angular characters, please check out Vagrant Story on the PS1.
There's a building here.
Yeah, the art style is kind of like Eon Fluxy. It's like, it's, you know, slightly sort of grotesque and weird. I like.
Get bonus.
Like, I don't know, I feel like games from this era have aged really well and, like, look really cool. Some of them do anyway. Because they weren't trying to be, like, photorealistic, they have, like, art styles which, you know, convey, like, a, you know, like a feeling or, like, a vibe. Get absolutely bonused, mate. Anyway, tried to hide in the bin. Fuck. Throw me a frickin' bonus here.
Things were all messed up.
What are we gonna do? This is
Are we eating the spiders?
At least we won't go hungry. First, let's find a safer spot.
Right. The sun's about to set, so we'll keep watch here tonight.
I wonder if Achi will follow us.
Your instinct brought you here.
Oh, that's an interesting thought, Han. Like, why Gen Alpha are so obsessed with those baby dolls that look real? Everything they know is AI or, like, hyper-realistic.
Let's go to America Saki. Have a doctor take care of it.
If a doctor can take care of it. If they dissect me, it's over. They're close by. They must be on that road. I'll check it out. Wait here.
You're tough, Saki.
Iron. Iron? Iron?
Right, I've just run out into the forest. Yeah, no, like, I saw someone on, I think it's Instagram a while ago. It was like a, yeah, like a sort of Gen Alpha, like person making a reel, and they were saying how like they'd never heard of like Bratz dolls, and they thought they looked really ugly, and I was just like, we're losing the old ways. And like Monster High as well. I think Monster High is still pretty successful. Still pretty big. Like Brat, I think they have made like series of Brats recently, but they don't look as cool as they used to. These things are weird, aren't they? Yeah, so this is another one of these bonus sections I don't really know how to cope with. Like, I don't know how to kill this thing that's chasing me, even if you can. I feel like you should be able to, but I just don't know how. The new Brats don't have as exaggerated features. Yeah, like, from what I've seen. Health there, thank you. Oh, fuck. Damn. I find this section also very hard. Fuck, he got me. Right, I just run away from this boss because he's so difficult to fight, and I'm running out of time anyway. Oh, I missed the time bonus. Fuck. Whatever.
I want you.
Your health just ticks down when you reach run out of time. Fuck, I might actually die here. There we go. Can I get some more time, please? There we go. Get bonused! Get bonused! Fuck. Love for these guys to drop some health. Be real swell. I might actually die here. Custer standing at Little Bighorn. I might actually die. Yeah. Fuck! Damn it. Well, that's not a one credit clear, and on easy as well. Gamer cred. Depleted.
Please continue.
Please continue. I have 23 credits earned though, so I think we'll be alright. Look at my score. It's tiny now. I mean, to be fair, I am like glancing at chat every now and then. Something I don't usually do while I'm playing ups. 23 credits later. Ah, fuck. We're basically at the end of the game now, so I think the final boss is really fun, but he's not very hard. At least not on easy.
So, you finally come.
What have you done to Iron?
I've put her to sleep is all.
Why are you doing this?
I was testing your feelings. Look at yourself. Half of you is refusing iron. That's why you look that way.
I'm not refusing her. Obviously, our hearts were growing closer. But in our hearts, there is still fear. There are still doubts. There are still places and feelings that can't be opened yet. We need more time to fully accept one another.
Sure.
We fought alongside you believing you would save humanity. But you're using us as weapons with a different goal in mind.
Uh-huh. You're still in training. You'll always be on the front line. That's useless.
Ow!
That's better.
Is this what works on you?
Bam. It turns out her plan all along was to create a giant fake Earth to replace the real Earth. To what end, I do not understand. But that was her plan. Yeah, the final boss is just Earth, the planet. We have to defend the real Earth from the fake Earth.
The old Earth will die soon, killed by the very people it fed. When I take its place, I will not make the same mistake. What I need is a god of war to rule the chaos for me. That's
The effects are so cool.
You must grow powerful for me. Powerful enough to rule a planet.
She's just replacing the Earth?
Invade?
Will she lead all humanity away?
What's best for me is all that matters.
What's best for me is all that matters. That's the voice of our hero.
Saki.
I understand. I am of this planet.
Anyway, yeah, for this last level, you have to not only worry about your own health, but also the health of the Earth beneath you. So you have to try and stop as many projectiles from actually hitting the ground. I'm doing a very bad job of so far. But it's alright, as long as we're doing more damage to the fake Earth than it's doing to the real Earth, we'll be alright. Whoa. It's getting a bit hairy. Al Gore voice, we have to worry about the Earth's health bar as well.
I don't want to close my eyes, I don't want it to fall asleep because I'd miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah. Earth mimicry. We won! We destroyed the Earth! Okay, multitasking queen.
The old Earth will die soon. Killed by the very people it fed.
Where's Achi?
She's gone, but she dragged us into it right up to the end.
He dragged us into it. Look at Saki's face.
Japan's a mess. What are we gonna do now?
When I was little, I always wanted to be a cop. Do you think they'd hire me now?
Yeah, they would. You could kill all the ruffians yourself.
Not by myself, I couldn't. I'd need you to protect me.
He's like, I want to be a cop. And she's like, yeah, well, you're pretty good at killing shit, so you probably qualify for the job.
We can have some fun.
Yes, Han, we should stream Call of Duty or something together. That'd be fun. They don't hire femboy cops. Anyway, Achi has been banished back to space to go and find someone else to do her dirty work. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Saki's hair is longer than Iren's. Iren and Saki both look extremely like androgynous, and I think their designs are just really cool. Yeah, we should conspire once you're back from holiday. I'm going on holiday in a short while as well. Yeah, now that you've got me on Discord, we into collabing. Fun. The original title, Glass Soldier, which I think is a pretty good name. The real sin and punishment were the friends we made along the way. True. Very true. Yeah, I'm going to skip through the credits. I didn't get like a very good high score or anything, so... pretty miserable. I got a game over. Gay lover. But yeah, that is Sin and Punishment. A really fun game, really stylish. I love the character designs. I love everything about it. I'm gonna switch over my streaming setup so we can play some more shmups. But while I do that, I'm gonna try and run a minute of adverts so that I can, in the background, putz with my up. So I'll catch you all on the other side of a roll of adverts in a bit. And I'm back. I'll wait for you guys to get back as well. Annoyingly, Twitch doesn't actually tell me when the when the ad roll is is over. Hi back, I'm Dad. Oh, well, hi there, PDA foot. I'll assume that's plenty of for an ad roll, right? Good night. Yeah, I don't really know how to tell when advert's finished. It's embarrassing. Exciting extra content for subscribers. Oh, do you not have to see it even if I click to run a pre-roll? Or like run mid-roll ads? That's interesting. Exciting extra content of me. No ads whatsoever. Ooh. Fun stuff. Well, I'll wait for it to tick over. I only put a 60-second. I'm going to assume everyone's back. And let's... My queue is Graze Counter GM. Which is a really, really cute game. I've streamed this before. I'm probably going to just repeat a lot of my same, like, patter about it. I really like it. I played it when I was starting to get into shmups for the first time. This is the one with the femboy. Yes. So I played it and I was like, oh, I really like the characters and I really like designs, but oh, it'd be so good if the main character was a boy. And I'd skipped through some of the dialogue and then I got to the end and realized that he is. Also, that just sounds so much like running in the 90s, right? Yeah, no, I really like that the main character, Uzuki Ginyose, a male student who, through unique happenstance, was urged to join the Savior's Defense Force, happened to be compatible with a test combat suit for women, forced to wear it ever since. Same. His body is weak, but his fast mastery of weapons makes him highly combat effective. Also, doesn't particularly mind the suit he's made to wear. Same. Big same. And the other main character is Satsuki Furiyama. A boy transformed into a girl as the result of a military experiment gone wrong. A former no-good street punk, he was invited into Saviors for his peak physical fitness. He's been friends with Uzuki for a long time, but is too embarrassed to show his true form. A real sweet tooth. Likes to go to all-you-can-eat snack bars with Uzuki. Currently seems stressed over some recent weight gain. Yeah, honestly relatable. Yeah, but I just love that the two main characters are like a femboy and a trans girl. So I'm gonna play as Uzuki. I think it's best to have this. So you can get like an auto-regenerating shield, twice as fast gauge charging for your ultimate gauge, but it's not really that useful, I don't think. I think this is great, which allows you to use the counter gauge, 70% charge rather than having to wait for 100%. Yeah, let's play at level 2. This is like the default difficulty. the encounter world. Ignite your heart. But I love that, yeah, the way you score more points in this game is by, like, letting things graze you. You're encouraged to sort of, like, you know, get as close as you can to enemy projectiles. Also, trick for any of you play this by yourself, go into the middle of those like power-up triads and you can collect all three in one. And also let go of shoot if you want to absorb all the stars on the screen. I'm in the way of all the scores. Hold it right there, mister. You're not going any further. Child, she can't be one of the captive civilians. Say, mister, what's with the dress? Are you a cross player? Well, actually, you see, it's a long story. Don't worry, pal, we don't judge. Yeah, when everyone asks me, why are you dressed like a girl? It's a long story, okay? Dodge the wrong way here. Okay. I like how this game treats itself as baby's first bullet grazer, with how the bullets interact with your hitbox and the audiovisual feedback. Yeah, this game and Danmaku Unlimited work as like a really nice tutorial for shmups, I think, and like grazing mechanics. But also like it's transferable to other shmups because then you get more like brave with with dealing with bullet patterns. Shit. Messed up collecting all three. To counter through that. I like the sound effect though, it's just really like, yeah, it's really really crunchy. Ooh, that was getting a bit hairy on there. Yeah, if anyone's looking into getting into shmups, I strongly recommend this as a really good place to start. It's not too hard. There's like so many difficulty levels, so you can sort of make it as difficult as you want it to be. It teaches you a lot of like maneuvering skills and like teaches you to be a bit more brave with how you encounter like bullet patterns. Anyway, check out Noah, he's cool. There's burden with power. Now show me your burden. Oh, damn. Lost my shield. Nice, that's how you do it. One of the things I really like about how many shmups is they always have these like really cool vibes to them. Like, you know, it's like stage titles and like little quotes they give you at the beginning of each stage. Seems to be like a bit of a tradition in the shmup sphere. Ah, fuck. Damn, got me again. Getting sloppy. I hope you all made it back after that ad roll, by the way. And I'm not just playing by myself. Maybe my decision to sell out will have been so disgusting. Whole philosophy, laden intro, stage title. Yeah, I wonder where it comes from, because like I don't know which shmup started doing it first. The adverts were too tempting. Now I spent all my money on Funko Pops. Was that what got advertised to you? Fuck. Oh, this boss is so fucking hard. Ah! That boss is one of the really tough ones. I'm here to say that shmups are cool and I'm very bad at them. Well, like I say, if I recommend playing this one because it is very easy. Well, very easy. On the easy mode, it is not too difficult. It will build your confidence in shmups. Ah! come on. Damn. Here's me playing on normal difficulty to try and show off and getting rinsed. But I also like the way this game teaches you the difference between like beam shots and like spread shots in shmups. Although it has a slightly different mechanic than a lot of other shmups do, in that you don't like hold the button to focus your fire. Birdcage! Ah, yes, that is one I want to play. Violet Devil. Yes, no, I know of Birdcage. Soundtrack, I believe, was done by Barry Topping. Two good boys. Don't ask me what the story of this game is. It's even less clear than Sin and Punishment. Whoa, fuck. Forgot to save my meter for that. But as you can see, like even on normal difficulty, this game you can kind of brute force your way through because you earn so many continues. The only place I might struggle is the final boss. Reach for truth. Fuck. Picking up. Damn. Keep messing up picking up those triple things. Just practice that some more. There is also, yeah, a practice mode in this game, I will say, which is very useful. The Administrator. There to be administrated. No, I did it again. I only picked up one of them. They'll drop another one here. Right, don't fuck this up. There we go, all three. Well, there goes my shield. Fuck. Looked like I collected 2 1-ups there. That might have been a game exploit. I think I did. Nice. Sure. Oh, damn. I got cocky there. Oh, fuck. And again. Oh man, I'm gonna wipe on the final boss. Need to do that. Bullet Angel. This is the actual final boss now. Striai. You have to beat the game 3 times and you unlock her, and she's a really good character to play as because she has all 3 abilities that you can select from the character select screen. Auto shields, faster meter charging, and the ability to use the counter at 70%. Ah, damn. You have to like unfocus your eyes basically to dodge that. Crap. Right, yeah, I think I'm gonna game over here. Damn. Ah! 1 life left. But game over. Ah, well. I'm out of practice with this one. F. We can continue here with 5 lives. Is actually still not a lot to do it with, though. The 1cc drone. I have 1cc'd this game before. I haven't played this in quite some time. Right, this is a much better fight with this boss this time. It's not F to pay respects, it's the grade you got. Harsh. Harsh but fair. Oh, fuck. You can't actually use the break counter on this boss because she becomes invincible when you do. You have to rely on purely the Graze counter. Ah! There we go. Alright, if I'd picked up more of the triple bonuses, I'd have gotten more 1-ups. Probably been able to do that on 1cc, but I'm streaming these shmups in order of difficulty because the next one, Deathsmiles, I have 1cc'd, but not for a long time, for a few months. I have no idea what the characters are talking about here, by the way. English translation, Hank the bartender. No idea who that is. Yeah, I've tweeted at the game developer a few times. They're working or they're releasing a new game that is going to have cameo characters from this game in it. But I don't think it's getting a console release, sadly. But now I have a PC. I can play it on whatever I want. I think the typesetting in the translations could have used a bit of work. Hyper special thanks, ultra special thanks, legendary special thanks. You know Zero Ranger and Void Stranger? No, I don't. Dump some knowledge on me. Shmups never die. Except for when you wipe on the final boss because you forgot all the bullet patterns. Zero Ranger is a shmup and Void Stranger is a Sokoban puzzle game. Ooh. Both by System Erasure. I'll have to check those out. They sound intriguing. Yes, on to the last of my shmup medley for today. Let's play some Deathsmiles. The less I talk about them, the better. They're the kind of games you experience. Ooh, yeah, I like that kind of game where the best playthrough is the first one. Now, for anyone who hasn't played Deathsmiles before, there's like 6 versions of the game here, so it can be a bit overwhelming. Arcade is the original arcade release. Normal is the arcade release with upscale graphics, and then version 1.1 was like a remixed version of the game, but with like slightly different scoring mechanics. And then Mega Black Label was also a re-release of the game, as it released in arcades. It adds a new character to play as. Normal, which is as it was arcades, but with upscale graphics. And then the version 1.1. Mega Black Label has slightly different scoring thresholds. It's easier to play, but the earning the extends in it is harder. Compensate for the fact that the game is overall easier. So if anyone wants to play Deathsmiles and you want to start playing it, I recommend on this menu select arcade or normal of Mega Black Label, get used to the game, and then play like arcade or normal on the device. Version 1.1 is also fun, but I don't think it's as Mega Black Label, yeah, it's a tiny bit easier. I don't want to make it sound like it's so much easier, but I mean, if I go into it, like go into the original release, see that it says you earn your first extend at 20 million points and your second extend at 45 million. In Mega Black Label, it's 30 and 50 maybe? No, you get your first extend at 50 million points and your second at 300 million. Yeah, so it's much harder to get the second extend in Mega Black Label, but the game is overall easier, I would say. Yeah, let's try... I'll try and 1cc this, but it's been a while, so don't expect too much out of me. I like to play as Rosa because she does a hell of a lot of damage. And I like to start on level 3. I get the hardest levels out of the way as quick as I can, basically. been a while, so I'm going to forget some of the enemy patterns. But luckily, I think you can sort of play this difficulty kind of by reactions if you have good reactions. The thing we want to make sure is we just get the item count up to 1,000 before the end of the level. Got some bad routing on my part there. These bosses you kind of can just focus down. Yeah, the soundtrack's great. Oh, damn, bumped into something. Still fine. It's better to bump into things than better to bump into stage hazards or enemies than it is to bump into projectiles. Anyway, Volcano next. The actual arcade machine is even cooler, yeah, because the really bassy speakers make all the explosions sound really, like, really good. Right. This will kind of determine whether I can 1cc the run. This is whether I get the extend here. You'll hear a little jingle if I get it. I'm still quite far away from it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got the extend. That's a good sign. Right, this bit you want to take nice and slowly. Game kind of forces you to take it slowly. I love that the emulation of this game preserved the slowdown because it is genuinely part of the game design. This is going well so far. Now you want to place your option just a little bit behind you so that it covers you from above. Because he rains projectiles down on you and you don't want to have to worry about getting hit by them. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, fuck it. Damn, should have bombed out of that. Oh, he's so low health. But so am I. Better safe than sorry. Just when in doubt, bomb it out. Fucking hell. Why isn't he dead yet? Just a hit, not a death. Yeah, I fell apart pretty badly there. I have not played Toho. I don't really like the style of it that much. And they are a bit too hard for me, I think. Oh, I forgot what level I do these levels. I think... Let's go get the level 2 thing out of the way.
Is this story based?
Like I said, it's been a while, so I haven't practiced the bosses in a few months. So I'm probably going to make a few more errors. I probably won't be able to 1cc this. But I do have a 1cc clear on YouTube that I want to commentate at some point, because I think there's a lot of like neat little tips and tricks about the game that I'd like to share. Like, one of the things I think is really interesting is that enemies can drop like multiple different types of things. They can drop those skulls, or they can drop crowns. And what they drop often tends to be related to like whether you defeated them with the focus shot or the spread shot, but also what enemy type they are. Like, enemies with hard bodies, like those tanks, if you destroy them with the focus shot, they drop better items. Now I've got my item count up to 1,000. Everything drops crowns. Yeah, like, crowns are worth more than skulls. Anyway, say hi to Mary. This is Giant Cow Mary. Woof. Mary, thank you. Yeah, best boss design in the series, bar none. Yeah, so another like cool thing about this game is you choose what difficulty you want to play each level at, but you only get to choose each difficulty once. So, I think I want to fight the graveyard at level 1. Yeah. So I get the well, you can only choose level 1 twice, I think. Then you have to choose levels 2 and 3. I think you can choose those as many times as you like. But I get the hard levels out of the way as soon as I can in my run, so that if I need to restart, you know, I do it early. Now I think I burst at the right moment. So I want to get another extend here, potentially. Oh, I didn't quite get enough points for it, but we're on track for the next extend. What was this guy's called? Buried Baron something or other. Jordan, that's it. Thing you want to do for him is generally stay low. Easy. Bro's taking a nap. I love this thing that cave shmups do as well, where every level you beat, you get like a sort of, I don't know, like a flash of all like concept art and stuff. It's really stylish. Yeah, no, the real like secrets to high level play of this game is all about option management. Your option only moves when you're doing the focus shot, not when you're doing the scatter shot. So by like, you need to, oh fuck, take a hit there. When would I ever want to take a hit? But yeah, it's all about like carefully managing where your option is by strategically placing yourself on the screen and moving around. Oh! And I'm out of practice here. Conjurer of the Forest, Rune. At level 1, Rune is nice and easy. You just focus him down, dodges projectiles. Nothing to it. Commission someone to draw Lucy as if you were a Deathsmiles player sprite. Oh, that's such a fucking good idea. Yeah, that's a really, really nice idea. Fuck! I'm probably gonna get a game over here before I get the extend. Now the thing to know about this section is that might get the extend actually. It's at 45 million points. Right, in that car down there, there is a life bar. There you go. That can heal you. It only heals you for half a point, I think. Well, yeah, only half a point. So it's not great, but it can rescue if you've taken a hit early. I'm like so scared. Thing to focus on here is just taking out her like bombs that she drops around the screen. And yeah, something I haven't really talked about that much is you get 3 bombs every time you lose a life. Your bombs reset. So when you're in trouble, it's generally better to just use a bomb, because if you die, you lose all those. If you lose a life, you lose all 3 of those bombs that you didn't use. But if you're good at reacting, it's better to just use your bomb to save yourself than lose a hit point and let those bombs go to waste. But you don't reset your bombs if you bump into an obstacle. So if you only lose half a hit point, it doesn't count. You're that witch from just right now. But yeah, Mega Black Label adds Sakura as a playable character, although I'm not as I don't really like her gameplay as much. But Sakura is from England, as they mention in one of the post-credit scenes. And I'm not going to do the extra level of the gorge because it's hard as fuck. One day I'll look into trying to 1cc whilst doing the gorge, but yeah, the bonus level is ridiculously hard. The extra levels are indeed crazy, yes. I think it's because, in general, Deathsmiles isn't considered a particularly difficult shmup, and so they wanted to add more challenge to it. And that's why the extra levels are sort of a bit overtuned, I think. Like, nothing in the base game really prepares you for the difficulty of the extra levels. Ah, I tried to press the bomb, but I was too slow. Oh. Got my routing. But yeah, no more extra extends, unfortunately, so I think I'm gonna have to game over. Because the second to last boss is ridiculously hard. Yeah, secret here is just be super aggressive, take things out before they get a chance to establish themselves on the screen. Yeah, can you imagine like what this sounds like with the speakers? All the explosions, it's super bassy. I mean, I've never gotten this far on the arcade version, so I didn't know how to play properly. Next time I go to the arcade, I'm gonna show off how I can very nearly 1cc the game. It'll probably be much harder playing with an arcade stick. Because even on my 1cc run, my routing wasn't perfect, and I made a few errors. Right, trick here, stay low so you can dodge these things because they explode upwards. They try and trick you into dodging upwards through the patterns. Make use of the extremely generous slowdown as well. Get through these patterns. Oh, it was a bit hairy. Fuck. Well, it was going to happen sooner or later. At 2cc. There's a trick to this boss as well, which is that don't use any bombs to beat him, and you get a free health restore that I think restores two lives. But it's easier to do that if you have your burst available, which I do not. Ah, fuck. You want to try and use the sound effects to judge whether you're hitting him, and focus on dodging his projectiles, which I'm not doing a very good job of. 3cc. I have no idea how you're supposed to dodge this, you just have to get lucky. But yes, because I did that without using bombs, I should get a big cake will spawn, which can heal you for 2, but it doesn't actually give you 2 extra lives, unfortunately. Say hello to Tyrannosatan. The Satan who is also a Tyrannosaur. And because this is a cave game, when in doubt, bomb it out. Like, this pattern, I do not understand how to beat, so I just bomb through it. Now, I'm actually going to use... Fuck! To use the homing attack which I haven't really used throughout the playthrough much because it's not very good. Yeah, if you use the homing attack, you can just focus on dodging his projectiles and be doing damage to him. But it is a bit finicky to get it to lock onto him and not any of the other things in the arena. Ah, fuck. Okay, what was that? Like a 4cc? Oh yeah, I didn't even point out this guy's name is Jitterbug. Our only chance to return back to our world. My father believed this portal will return to the real world. If you believe that as well, then this is your chance. Did I see the robot clip you posted in Pobrecito Watch? No, I'll go and check it out. I do like robots falling over. Anyway, I'm going to choose to stay in the world of Gilverado. You are a girl of strong principles. Our brutal mission to Hades Castle had finished. I want to say Mr. Dior might be a bit of a freak, given that he has these, like, these 4 goth women hanging around his mansion with him. I mean, does he make him dress like that? They're all his adopted daughters. Does he want a goth femboy to hang around as well? Well, to find out the answer to that question, you'll have to you'll have to play Deathsmiles 2. He's like Hugh Hefner if Hugh Hefner were into goths. Yeah, what a cool game. I love everything about it. The style, the music, the gameplay is really fun. Sound effects. I like the scoring system, I like the intricacies of it. Great little game. Did my British Games journalist voice for a second there. fell in love with it when I first saw it. Yeah, no, when we were walking around the arcade and you just like clapped eyes on it and you were just like, ooh, what's that? And you like just fully like, you know, were drawn to it. Drawn to it like an enchanted relic or something. Like it exerted a gravitational pull on you. Whoa, was that a high... Oh, I'm not even a high score for today. Girl. I got to chapter 4 too. A shmup where I'm a cool goth witch and not some spaceship or whatever. I think it was a high score, but it's only because the high score board doesn't actually have that many high scores on it. Like my all-time, high score is somewhere. Really, that I've scored higher than that. Huh. Is it time for Sin already? We already finished Sin and Punishment a little while ago. Welcome to the end of the stream, yeah. I've just finished. So ignore that telling you to refresh your browser. If I go into my media gallery. Smile. Yeah, I have some screenshots from the end of other characters' story modes. My special kidney stew is nearly ready. It's a local delicacy in my home country, you know. Sakura's from England, isn't she? I've heard the food there is awful. Wonder if my frog pot pie has finished cooking yet. I think my favorite ending is Casper. Even with all these fancy clothes, I don't know if we're going to be able to pass off as proper ladies. You should have dressed a little classier like me. Does a proper lady stuff her face at the buffet? Absolutely. I hope a cute boy talks to me tonight. I'm always saying this. Are there any actually recommended UK foods? Yes, there's a lot, but a lot of what like passes for like people complain about British food, and they're mostly just complaining about like food that's eaten by poor people. Like it's just classism masquerading as like, oh, the British eat such horrible, weird stuff. Like I think there's quite a few foods that are popular in the UK that are nice, but anyways, I'm yapping about food, making me hungry, so I'm gonna go and get a sandwich or something. Thanks for joining me on this journey through shmups. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Maybe catch you all tomorrow. Back to. Bye-bye.